Ziggity zig, talking his way out of gold. Game number, oh, no, I don't even remember. But this one actually has to be a replay because for whatever reason, I did actually record it, so there wasn't a problem. I did record it, it just, whenever I stopped recording, it just said, oh, huge crash. So this is a game between myself and Napoleon. So we'll watch it from my camera angle here. Now, this one, I'll wait to get through here. I thought, Napoleon, tee-hee. So I said, bonne chance. To which Napoleon replies, "Et toi?" Yep, so there you go. And the answer to that is French status confirmed. Or I think, yeah. Or was it Napoleon status confirmed? I don't remember what I wrote. I think I was laughing at this point. So again, I was talking through this. Yeah, Napoleon status confirmed or something like that. There we go. I don't think he said anything else after that. But what I was going for here, eventually, we'll speed through just because absolutely nothing is going on. I go for a quick little peek, and what do I see? I see a gateway. Big deal. So, no cheese, no FFE. Whew, sorry, I'm yawning. Oh, that's weird. Must have been a long day. No, probably not. So I decided to go for the gate, Stargate, gate, on a 3-gate Stargate just to see what I can do. And it went sort of well, but I'm just trying to see if I can notice any hitches in here. So, yeah, okay, there's that right away. Probably should have, yeah, okay, at this point I should be getting my second gas. That was what I missed. Second gas right now, have the money for it. Why am I not getting a second gas? Oh, because I was worried about him putting a pylon on my base for whatever reason. Can't even tell why. So with that second gas, this probably would have gone a lot better. I would have had, and I would have been able to get. I was worried about a couple of gateway units here, so I did have a few gateway units. Just to get out the warp gate there. I'm not sure, where did that forward probe go? I think I lost my forward probe. Yeah. Meantime, there's the Stargate. Why am I yawning? This is ridiculous. I guess it's just a boring game. So he does try to come up, but the thing here is that he does notice and catches the Stargate. Not sure if he clicked on it. Probably did. If he didn't, he's an idiot. But his build is kind of different. I won't give the whole thing totally away, but there we go. There's the first Void Ray starting out at 550, but I wasn't quite able to get on that, and now, oh, no pylons on their way, no pylons whatsoever. I am supply blocked, and things are bad. So now I'm quite screwed. There it is. And there's the supply block. There's my 3 gates ready. I don't quite have anything further. I could be making another Void Ray right now, so I'm just, there we go. I think I finally got, the pylon came in modestly on time, but another pylon at the same time. So there's the second Void Ray coming through. I can't remember what time I was aiming for the 3-gate Stargate, but I think I want to hit a little bit ahead of this. Let's just crack this open and have a peek. And we find that attack when you have about 2 Void Rays, which is pretty much right about enough, because I've got the second Void Ray coming up behind, but I should have had more units ahead of this. My income is actually ahead, so that's fine. So I spot this, and then watch this. So I am ahead in army supply, miss out on that. I think that was Napoleon's force field right there, but the force field got a little bit testy up here. Now here's where I start to make a lot of screw-ups. Look at this money coming in up at the top. I do finally have this probe coming in with a number more units, but I'm not making another Void Ray as we speak. And here comes, I try to head that off at the back, move my sentries towards the back, and then he does pick off one of my Void Rays. I do another Guardian Shield. I'm not focusing down these Immortals, which is kind of annoying. I need to get a few more units just here. Sorry, I'm on camera view, so I can't really tell you what I'm doing. There's that another Void Ray on the way. If I head back to this, it's not producing anything further, and I miss out on those 2 right there. So now he's got this amount of units. I still might be kind of in the way, but I just am not making units or getting the units exactly where I want to. I should be boosting out those Void Rays. There was a few moments in there where I just was not hitting the Void Rays as fast as I should have. And now, I mean, he's still not quite producing off of this other base, but I do manage to take out one of the Immortals. I really should have picked them both off, but with this Void Ray, I do manage to get both of them, and I get back into it once more. Look at that, but again, with warp gate. Warp gates are ready. There comes another warp round, but there's nothing happening back on. Oh, actually, the void ray is on the way. So with these gates, it's a three gate robo is effectively able to stomp this, but I did have a better chance at it, and I would have had it. It would have gone a lot better. Is this another? No, that's not another void ray. Where's another void ray? Nothing. And then I just stopped building, and then I just started letting it too much of it get up. Oh wait, that was the resources and the units. Units lost, units resources. So I'm losing out on quite a bit here, and then he does this little stutter step, which is pretty impressive and cool. Gotta like that. I think these are the fancy zealots, but I can't tell. I warp in some stalkers, and I don't quite do what I need to. So now I am only slightly ahead, and then I just don't ever come back from it. I don't bother. Here comes another void ray, but I don't think back in the base. There we go. So 2 more void rays. I do have it once more. There's 2 more gates just to get a bit of a hit down. Napoleon is still warping in a few, but at this point he's starting to get ahead in terms of income because he's on the 2 base. I think at this point I do a really late and a last minute and a crappy attempt at a base at an expansion as well. Yep, that's just too many stalkers. But this man, I might have had a good shot at that as well. And I'm gonna lose this next. Should have force fielded that. Where was the force field? I would have been doing well. Late force field doesn't help me. Tried to force field and then try to move away from it and then back in. Didn't work. And I moved too close, so he was still in range. I did take this immortal out of the equation for a few minutes, but no, just calm, cool, collected. Napoleon did quite a good job taking care of me there, and I just trickled in every now and then with just a couple of units. This was an impressive use of moving his army around. He did a really good job of taking that down and just getting rid of things. So there's a few more trickled units just on their way in, and I just do not have the chops to continue this game on. It's kind of annoying because the build did actually work early on. Here's the units lost. It's actually pretty back and forth for most of it, but now Napoleon is just starting to go ahead because look at that with the income, and that's going to be the end of that. He's going to find my forward pylon, take that out, and I'm going to be done. And eventually, just because of this harvester count, actually, somehow, well, I'm getting a lot more gas than he is. So that seems sort of odd. But as far as upgrades go, we've both got +1. He's got +1 armor. There's my Twilight Council popping in down there. But if you look back at the income, I'm actually slightly ahead. So what did I screw up next? Oh, too many of those. So there's Void Ray Sentry, because that's standard. And then continuing on, where's my next round? So he just keeps rounding in. Just had a larger army. Kept building units. Just kept up the rounds. Apparently that's a stalker. Yay. And there's a few more units. Good. So a few zealots out in front. Still behind as far as army goes. And he just starts boosting in. Comes in with 1-1. He's got +2 on the way. I've got +1 armor on the way, which didn't really help me all that much. There's my Void Ray. Probably should have kept that in a slightly better spot. There's a few more sentries, but I was inundated with sentries. Where's my Guardian Shield or any kind of thing? I should have split this up. Done something. Didn't quite work. Moved in. Wasn't enough because I didn't have the chops. I didn't have any... No. I didn't have the size army that could deal with this. And the rest, and then he just took me out. Ooh, so that didn't go precisely my way. But I was up against a very heavy EPM spammer there. But anyway, leave me a comment down below. Send me an email, ziggityzig@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter @ziggityzig. We'll keep trying the live games, and hopefully they will continue to work. We'll see. Stay tuned.